Welcome to Master the Fun, and today we are in Elder Scrolls Online, and we are going to look at the Golden Pursuits and give some tips and tricks so we can get these done faster or perhaps in a more practical or efficient manner. Let's have a look. So what we're going to do is we're in our home, one of our homes here, and we're going to hit the P key to open up the group tab, and as you can see here, the second one down is Golden Pursuits. So let's run through these quickly. Complete 5 quests, 15 quests. Piece of cake, you just do the crafting missions. You could probably knock this out in one day with 2 or 3 characters. Claim rewards, that's pretty much automatic by logging in. Visit 5-player homes. Okay, here's another trick for this. You can visit your own homes. So if you have 2 homes, you can actually go back and forth between home A and B. Now, why is this better than just visiting like all kinds of random homes? Is because each time you visit a home, it has to load. So if you visit the same home and you go back to the other one, at least I would think most computers, still have it in their memory, and then it loads faster. So you can get these done quicker. So you could just go back and forth between home A and B, or, whatever. So that's an easy one to knock out. 30 foes in Auradon, no problem. I'm going to give you a saving tip for this one. Let's put this aside for the moment. How do you get this done? You could actually get 3 for 1. You could do 1 mission and get 3 of these things done. So let's say you got to kill 30 foes in Auradon. As we look down the line here, we'll go down to, where is it? Incursions. Okay, you have to do 5 incursions. And what's after that? 6 Dark Anchors. So what do? We go to Auradon, we go to the Dark Anchors, we do 6 Dark Anchors, which will automatically take out the 5 incursions, and which should automatically take out the 30 foes in Auradon. So, I mean, 1 Dark Anchor, you might not be able to hit the 30 foes, maybe like one shot, all the foes you see at the Dark Anchor. But by the time you do the 6 Dark Anchors, you probably have done the 30 foes in Auradon. So you just knocked out 3 in one go. And the same thing you could do for Stormhaven, East March. They all have Dark Anchors. So you could do those. You get some nice XP out of that too, right? Yeah, but you'll already have done the incursions one then. So you only need to do one of the 6 Dark Anchors once. You'll knock out the 5 incursions and the 30 foes in that area. You'll have to go to the other areas and find the foes. And I would not recommend Dark Anchors in that case for the other areas, because it could take a while before you get one. Unless you look at your map and you see where they're active and you run there fast enough, then yeah, you can do that. That could work. But just running around, you should be able to find enough, in those, especially quest zones, enough foes to kill. So let's just keep going down the line here, and public dungeons, bosses. Oh, that's a different area. So Auradon, Stormhaven, and East March, and they're not mixing it here. So that's a little bit different. All right, well then you'll have to go to the public dungeon, and usually there'll be people there, especially if you get these done early enough. Like I would say in the first week, there should be people within these dungeons, and they can just get to the bosses. You can hang out one boss. That's a little longer, or you can run around, which I don't really like because the other bosses could already have been killed. And if there's groups there, they'll be killed really fast. So, but at least you get 1 or 2 shots, and that should be good. Delve bosses, Malabal Tor, that should be easy enough because those are usually the easier bosses in the delves. You should be able to solo those, and that's good. The skill line, that's a pain in the neck. The skill lines, I would recommend provisioning. It's the cheapest. You can buy, just like some cheap, materials or ingredients to craft to get your skill line boosted up, because you can, bulk craft, and then you can zoom up your skill line rank in that. I would say that's the cheapest. Yeah, that's a tough one. Is if you don't, it's tough for us who don't have maybe lower level tunes. If you have all veterans, man, that could be, you know, unless you don't have a skill line leveled up, that could get expensive, or even not even possible. You might have to start a new tune. But happily, I do have a couple of tunes still with lacking skill lines. So anyway, the battlegrounds match, piece of cake. Just join one battlegrounds. 40 fish. That's going to be annoying because it takes time to catch the fish without failing. There's a pretty high fail rate unless you know which bait to use for which sector or which type of water, which I don't. So that's going to be a pain for me. 200 fourth class abilities, that's a piece of cake. You just go to a public dungeon, you'll probably have that done as well. So just doing the other one, you don't even need to focus on this. Just remember to use your class abilities and you'll get this one done by doing the other ones. Tributes, I don't do those. Banished cells, these are also a massive pain because you can't really solo this unless you know, what do you call it? You do the selective, you know, you select which specific dungeons to do, and that could be a long wait. Hopefully, in the beginning, there's enough people doing it. You got to get these done in the beginning because as time goes on, it is 26 days left. In the last week or two, it'll be probably a lot tougher to find a group there, unless, you know, you talk to a guild to get 3 or 4 people, and then that'll be the fastest way, 3 or 4 people to do that. Incursions, I already talked about that. 50 resources, I think that's fun. That's, you just, as you go along, you just do that. 50 items with any skill. Remember, I would not bulk craft. You have to click one at a time. And if you can do 4 items at a time, that might be possible. Actually, let's try it now because we're pretty much done. I already talked about this. Craft 10 items inside your home. You'll need a crafting table inside your home. Again, and I happen to be in my home now, so we could actually knock this off all at the same time. Let's give it a go right now. I happen to be here. I only have this one wooden table here, so let's see what we can craft. We'll just get rid of that and creation. Okay, we'll do some bows. So what I'll do is, since I have a provisioning at my other home, I'll go there and then we'll knock out the 30 here. And the okay, so here we are in our Orodon mansion. We'll run to the back here, and here we have our cooking fire. And we will, if you saw my other video, I mentioned how bog iron is the cheapest, because it only takes 1 ingredient where other things take 2, as you can see here. Bog iron, so yeast, not too expensive. And we'll just do 10 for the moment, see what happens. 11. I don't think it worked. 50 items, and here it says 30 items inside your home. That doesn't look right. Let's do it again. 10. Okay, we'll look back here. Here it says 30, 12. Okay, look, it didn't work. That's messed up. So if it's in your home, it will not bulk craft. This is like huge information right here. I mean, that sucks. So this means I'm going to have to click 18 times to get that done. Now, thankfully here, I need 20 more. So you cannot bulk craft for this last one, the craft 30 items inside your home, and I would guess the 10 as well. I'm not sure now, but anyway, at least this one, this isn't allowing a bulk craft. So let's one by one, the 15. I'll fast forward it, of course, so you guys don't have to suffer through the clickage. So there it is. We finished this one and we finished this one. Harvest, and that does it. So I hope that was helpful. If you have any comments below or have any maybe other things that were more efficient or faster to do, let me know in the comments below, and we'll see if we can address it in the next one. Okay? So yeah, that's it for now, and we'll see you soon in the next one. Have fun, enjoy the moment, question everything. And like I said, have fun. Cheers.
Bye. Bye.
Bye, baby.